there, and welcome to another chapter from Bruiser'S Playbook, the major scale. The major scale is the basic building material for contemporary music. The major scale divides up the octave into a pattern of 7 steps between the tonic and its octave. So each fret on the guitar is 1/2 step. So if we start on this C note on the first fret of the 2nd string, and from there we go up 2 frets to D, 2 frets up to E, 1 fret up to F, 2 frets up to A, 2 frets up to B, and then 1/2 step up to C. If we use this same step pattern and start from the G note on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, this is what we get. So G, that's our tonic note, 2 frets up to A, 2 frets up to B, 1 fret up to C, 2 frets up to D, 2 frets up to E, 2 frets up to F sharp, and then 1 fret back to G. Now those 2 patterns right there give you an idea of what the scale looks like and what it sounds like, but it's not very easy to play that way. So what I'm going to do now is show you some major scale fingerings, and the following patterns do 2 things. First, these patterns are all within the span of 4 frets, and that lets you play the scale in one position. And the second thing is that these patterns are removable. So unlike some instruments, you can use one pattern for any scale, all of them. Whatever note you start on is the name of the scale. So the first pattern I'll show you is on the root note is on the 5th string, and that's C. So here it is. And then going down. Okay, I'll show you a pattern that the root note is on the 3rd string, starting with that C, another C scale. So here we go. It's and then going back down from C. Okay, the next pattern is a 2-octave pattern, and the root note is on the 6th string. And we'll do this as a C scale here too. So here's how this goes, starting with C. And going back down. It will be a worthy investment to not only get the fingerings that I showed you so that they're comfortable to play, but so that you also get the sound of the scale in your head too, so that it's something that you could easily recognize when you hear it, and more importantly if you don't hear it. Something to do now is to pick a major scale, like G major for instance, and map out the entire scale over the entire fretboard. So what you do is I take graph paper, and I make a representation of the neck and the strings and all that. So what you want to do is over the entire length of whatever neck that you have, is put every note for the G major scale. And this is a pretty ambitious project, to be sure, but it's one way I got to know the scale, and it's also a good way to develop other fingerings, other ways to play the same scale, and really that's it. That is your primer for the major scale. So until next time, this is Bruiser'S signing off, and maybe we'll just play a little bit more of what we were doing before.